Yes, my dear friend, welcome back to the channel. This is Salon's blog. I'm glad to be back again, wherever you are around the globe, more especially on the continent of Africa, in Europe, America, Canada, or here in Southeast Asia. It is a great afternoon here, dear friend. Welcome to the channel. This is Salon's blog. I'm excited because I am still able and strong to be back this very hour with this very special edition. Don't go anywhere. We have a lot to talk about. Yes, today being 2nd of July 2024, the second day in the office for our own coach, Chelsea coach. He is no longer a manager. He is a coach. He's our head coach. Yes, talking about Enzo Maresca. Enzo Maresca. There is a difference between being a coach and being a manager. He is doing the job of a coach right now. The contract he's being given, or he was given, is to be a coach, head coach of Chelsea, not a manager. Dear friend, well, that is another topic for a different day. But quickly, we've been talking, or in my previous episode, I spoke at length about our new signing, Marc Guiu, and his grandfather, who was present at the contract signing. The grandfather spoke a lot, and the player himself spoke a lot. And I'll be starting again on what they have said. I will from there move to some other issues that are equally important. Dear friend, I will not waste much of your time. It is a great afternoon. Let me go quickly. Manel, that's Marc Guiu's grandfather, said, I was convinced because he would always say, I want to play in the Premier League. And I will say that you will get there, but you need to make sacrifices. If we had to train for an extra hour, we had to train for an extra hour. And that's what we did. So the grandfather is his personal trainer. Marc Guiu's personal trainer is the grandfather. And remember, I said it in my previous video. If you have not watched it, please get back to that previous video down there and watch it. The grandfather was a footballer, but his career was cut short by injury. So the grandfather is his personal trainer, and he has been advising him. Marc Guiu always said, I want to play in the Premier League. And the grandfather will tell him, take your time. If you want to play in the Premier League, they will have to put in more work. At 18, he is in the Premier. It didn't take him that long. No wonder when the offer came, he rejected Barcelona's offer and decided to choose Chelsea. Dear friend, all right, okay. Maybe on a later part, we'll talk about more of the things he said. But then, okay, let me give you one more before we continue. Marc Guiu himself, this is what he said. It's an immense joy to sign for Chelsea. And I struggle to sleep ahead of the journey here. I struggle to sleep ahead of the journey here because I was so excited. Ever since I was small, it was my dream to play in the Premier League. Really, now I have the opportunity to come here to Chelsea, and I will work my hardest to be successful for the club. I love this. I like that. I would work my hardest to be successful for the club, not for himself. Here, the young man, 18-year-old, is speaking like a man. I will try and work my hardest to be successful for the club. This is an attitude we want in Chelsea. Working for the club. Not working for an individual, for yourself. No. My goodness. Am I reading this? Is it truly coming from the 18-year-old? Now I have the opportunity. How many of us have opportunities and we didn't make good use of it? This guy is saying now that he has opportunity to come here to Chelsea, he will work the hardest to be successful. This is a motivation to me this afternoon, dear friend. I don't know about you, but I'm motivated to work harder. Yeah. I am motivated to work harder. Honestly. Let me hear from you in the comment section what you think about what the young man has said. Yes. And like I said, Cobham is in full flow, by the way. Don't you think, or don't think there has been holidays at Cobham. Cobham is on full flow. Maresca knows the data of every single player in our squad. Maresca knows the data of every single player in our squad. Has it memorized? Yes. Big season ahead. big season for Chelsea ahead. Dear friend, our coach knows every single data of our squad members as we speak. And Cobham is in full flow. Work is ongoing currently as we speak. Well, to some other news, transfer news especially, dear friend, Chelsea keep exploring options to bring in new left-footed talented defender this summer. Chelsea keep exploring options to bring in new left-footed talented defender this summer. Ricardo Calafiori has been discussed internally at Chelsea, and Arsenal with Juventus already on it since February. By the way, I have spoken at length about this Ricardo Calafiori issue. Yes. No deal yet, because we understand Arsenal and Juventus, they are also on the neck of the player since February. Chelsea FC exploring several options to find best opportunity. As it stands right now, Chelsea are not only looking at Ricardo Calafiori, but they are also looking at other options. Dear friend, that is what we know, and we'll be bringing you every detail of our transfer news whenever we receive it. All right? Okay, great. You know, Nico Williams news will not just get away anytime soon until the season, until the transfer window is over. Nico Williams. Every day, daily, on daily basis, there will always be a news. As far as the transfer window is concerned, there will always be a news on Nico Williams. Dear friend, Nico Williams, a dream target for Barcelona, but it's complicated, you know. Nico Williams, he is a dream target for Barcelona, but it is very, very complicated, my dear friend. Yes, it's complicated. Chelsea FC, for now, we are out of the race to sign Nico Williams. Barca in talks right now as we speak to bring back João Felix and João Cancelo. These are the transfer news I have for you. Both approved by Hans Flick and Joan Laporta. Fabrizio Romano report on Barcelona's targets on our Court of Offside debrief. This has been reported on Court Offside debrief by Fabrizio Romano. So for now, Chelsea are out of the race for Nicolas Williams. Barca are in talks to bring back João Felix. I spoke about him yesterday, that how I wish Chelsea could have him. Yes, but Barca are in talks to have him back, and João Cancelo as well. Both players were approved by the current coach of Barcelona, Hans Flick. Dear friend. Okay. Before I let you go, or before I conclude, before I go to my conclusion remarks, dear friend, this July, look on your screen. If you are an alcoholic, if you can, if possible, I want to motivate you as a brother. And if you are willing, if you think it's not helping you, try this July and cut it short. If you are a smoker, and if you are desirous to stop it, if you think it's not good for your health, after all we know, try and break the cycle this July. You can do it, you can make it. If you love to eat late, like myself, sometimes we work deep into the night, so we eat late. Thank God my body structure, maybe you don't have my body type. No matter how much I eat at night, my body is the same. I wish I can put on a little flesh, even though. But please, it is bad to eat at night. The food wouldn't be able to digest before you go to bed. And hey, if you're a pornography lover, try and avoid it this month of July. And I also encourage you, this month of July, make it a point as a man, a young man growing up, or a lady, exercise regularly for your health. Exercise regularly. Always use protection if you cannot avoid sex. That as a man growing up, I cannot tell you, oh, stop it, oh, don't do no. It's not easy. It's not easy. I'm married and I know what I'm talking about. It's not easy. Especially those of you that are married. I cannot say don't do it. But if you're not married and you think you cannot avoid it, if you are those people that your body no degree you sleep unless somebody is sleeping by your side, please use protection. Take more fruit and vegetables in this month of July. Eat more fruits and vegetables in this month of July. Prioritize your mental health, that is having good rest. Try hit the 2 liter to 3 liter daily water target. 2 liter to 3 liter. That is, if I'm not mistaken, that is about 6 sachet water. 6 pack of sachet water. Yes. Try to drink that as much as you can every day. Contact your pharmacist before taking any drugs in this month of July. Dear friend, happy new month to you once again. I'm bringing you this because when you are in good health, I know you support my channel. And this month, make it a point to live a healthy life. Well, you may say, why is this guy trying to motivate us? We are human. Let's encourage each other. Just as you have been encouraging me with your comments, I want to receive more from you in those comment section, dear friend. Before I let you go, quickly, the last but not the least, on this channel, this is Selon's blog. All right? I want you to understand, Enzo Maresca, our head coach, is finally back at Cobham and is working. Keep that at the back of your head. Now, quickly, Kevin Bruyne being asked about he going or leaving Manchester City this summer. You know, last summer he was asked similar questions. The Saudis are coming for him, paying big money. This is what Kevin De Bruyne has to say. He says, staying at City, yes, I have read a lot of headlines about a transfer to Saudi Arabia, but I haven't spoken to anyone. If there is a good offer and you tell Pep you want to leave, then it is possible. This may be different at other clubs, but I have never indicated that I want to leave. I have never indicated that I want to leave. I have more than enough money. But if an absurd amount comes, then it is also for my family. Listen to the statement. If an absurd amount comes, then it is also for my family, my relatives, my grandchildren, my great-grandchildren, and my friends. Dear friend, what a message Kevin De Bruyne is trying to send across to the Saudis. By the way, what is it about these Belgians? Hazard was asked to go to Saudi Arabia. He said he's had enough of money. He's gotten enough money that can take care of him and his family. KDB, he said, I have enough money to take care of my family. But unless the money is absurd to take care of him, his family, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, then you make the move. Dear friend, on that note, let me leave you here, dear friend. I'll be back with a later night edition. That one, trust me, to be explosive because we are editing them, we are preparing it gradually. I'll be back when you see me. Shalom and peace.